And no matter what your limit is, you're gonna also be able to push your own limits, because the bike gives you an incredible amount of confidence. And in May 2018, I had a FREYBIKE. I would say the FREYBIKes, the nicest part about it is that they're extremely versatile. So my wife used it when she came here for an internship to go to work, which is a 25-minute cycle on an e-bike, but it's an hour and 15 minutes by public transport. And you know, it's a very silent bike, so every morning she would see deers, foxes, rabbits, any type of animal that you can see around here, just next to the street. Right, so it's an extremely silent transport mode, super easy. The bikes can come even with a license plate, so you can also commute with it legally. You can put racks on the sack, you can put trays on the sides.
Or a trailer, even.
A trailer, yeah, we already considered this. Yeah. Back in the day, I wanted it for shopping. If you just have a big trailer behind the bike, this would work. Going for ice cream, eating together, we just grab the e-bikes and we go. Within half an hour you are 20-ish kilometers further away, no matter the heights and altitudes, and even in 35 degrees you just use the throttle or you use mode 5 and you just get the wind and you don't even get sweaty at this point. So it's very good to go to work, it's very good to do groceries, it's very good to get some ice creams, and you can even do downhill on it. I mean, it will be enough for 99% of the people doing downhill. So I've cycled upstairs, I've cycled downstairs, I've even seen people cycle it through flooded streets. So it's insane that these motors and bikes can handle that. There are world-class downhillers here. 2 or 3 years of practicing nearly every night, I was on par with their speeds. One time I even overtook them on an uphill part, and they started shouting at me like, "Hey, we're gonna be quicker than you," because of course they are, you know, Switzerland among the top 5. And I didn't see them until I was also at the bottom, and they came afterwards and they were like, "What the hell, how did you manage to do that on an e-bike?" You know, because they all have e-bikes, they all cycle also e-bikes, but they don't cycle fast on e-bikes because they're not made to do it. With these FREYBIKes, with the throttle, you never get pedal strikes, you can really be the quickest. You can still enjoy cycling even if you're tired. I think this is the core of the FREYBIKE, especially if you have very nice environments like we have here in Switzerland, because no mountain is so high that you can't get up. I've gone 4,000 or 5,000 altitude meters on these bikes, up, down, everywhere, and you reach your own limit quicker than you reach the limit of the bike. And no matter what your limit is, you're gonna also be able to push your own limits, because the bike gives you an incredible amount of confidence. It's even suitable for women to cycle these type of bikes, because you know, it's a lot more comfortable on the wrists. You don't need the extreme upper bodies, and you also don't need extreme legs to cycle up stuff. So you can focus solely on cycling. The type of warranty that comes with these bikes is that you will for sure enjoy it for 5 to 6 years. We found out there was also May 2018 that I had the first bike delivered. So yeah, the first bike, 7 years, it's still going. And that gave me also a lot of confidence to say, okay, I'm buying this bike for my mom. But my best friend has one in the US at the moment. My future wife has the gangster bike, you know, the EX with the fat tires, the 4.8-inch ones. One of the best things about the FREYBIKE bike is actually that you can repair it, right?
I think so too.
I mean, if you break a shock, you can go to your local dealer. Anyone whom I can influence in buying a certain bike, I tell them this is the best value for money for whatever you want on 2 wheels, no matter your level of experience and what you want to achieve. There's hardly anything I can imagine that it can't do.